Hey everybody, welcome to the Edit Bay. I'm Joe Baker. Tonight we're going to take a look at what to expect in the way of video editing when you uninstall QuickTime from your Windows PC. Okay, so if you haven't already heard, the US Department of Homeland Security is urging Windows users to uninstall Apple's QuickTime from their computer. The deal is that they found some vulnerabilities within QuickTime that would allow hackers access to your computer or to your network. Now, this is pretty much a non-issue for Apple users, as Apple's going to continue to release updates and patches for QuickTime. However, they're not doing that for PCs anymore, which leaves PCs vulnerable as long as QuickTime is installed on your machine. So I'm not going to get too much into speculation as far as how much this will affect us and whether or not this is valid. However, I am going to include a link to this article right here, which is on Snopes. I did want to verify that this was legitimate and this wasn't just silliness circulating Facebook. So let's go ahead into our editing program and take a look at what we can expect. So uninstalling QuickTime isn't a huge deal as far as it being a media player, especially on the Windows side. We have plenty of choices when it comes to media players. There's Windows Media Player, there's VLC Player, there's the new media player that ships with Windows 10. But video editing apps use it to decode video and to read videos. So that may limit the types of files that we can import into our NLE or file types that we can export to. So did a couple of tests here, and let me show you what I'm running into. So first things first, let's try to import some GH4 footage here. So GH4 video, I'm actually able to bring this in with no problem. Now this is in an MOV wrapper, so that may cause you to be a little bit suspicious as whether or not this will actually work, but I can go ahead and create a project here. We're good. That will also allow me to transcode the footage. So if I come up here and let's go ahead and delete this one. And Cineform files, which by the way are also in an MOV container, can also be edited. Let me go ahead and show you really quick. These are all Cineform files. Imports no problem, hover, scrub through it no problem, drag and drop it into the timeline. We have audio, everything's working fine. So let's go ahead and delete these. And I'm going to clear out my bin and show you where we are going to run into problems. If you have a Blackmagic camera, I've got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and let's go back to here. This is what happens if you try to import anything with ProRes. You get the audio and you get no video. So this is something that we are going to have to work around. You also cannot transcode this using Adobe Media Encoder. So I'm going to navigate here to one of these files, try to transcode it. Going to transcode it to GoPro Cineform. Let's do a transcode test and let's see what happens. That was too fast to be successful. Let's go back and take a look. Transcode test. Same thing. Now we have a video file, but it's blank. So we have nothing. So what does this mean for editors who work with ProRes files on a regular basis? Apple has basically forced Adobe's hand in this case. Adobe did release an article, I believe a day or two ago, saying that they are intending on working through this a little bit. They've been gradually, over the last couple of years, trying to tweak the software so that it can work with various file types natively. So hopefully they will release an update in the near future. Until then, this is kind of where we stand. If you're working with ProRes, you may be SOL, unless you have another type of file converter that you can transcode your footage other than Adobe Media Encoder that might allow you to work with a more edit-friendly format. Hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the box below. Until next time, I'm Joe Baker with the Edit Bay.